same as Uncle Les?
You've had cereal.
It's not fair. I didn't even get an Easter egg.
I'm trying to get round him. Now, what did I tell you to say when you take it to him?
Why do I have to do this?
'Cause it'll sound better coming from you. Now, come on.
I have to say, please don't be angry with me, Mum.
Good.
She only did what she did because she was...
Desperate.
desperate. What is it you did?
Never you mind.
She stole off your sister.
Don't listen to him, son. This is between me and you. There's no need to involve little lad.
Find out sooner or later, won't he? When you move out and get arrested.
Find out what?
Nothing, Chesney. Now go out and play.
I thought you wanted to take Uncle Les's breakfast.
Using the lad to get round me, are you? Well, it won't work. And as for that, the sight of it knocks me sick.
Can I eat it then?
No, you can't. Now go on, Vermouche.
Hiya, what are you two doing here?
They're supposed to be taking me paintballing.
Will you shut up? It won't take a minute. I just thought we could have a chat, you mean him.
About what?
We know it's Mum's birthday next week. Well, I wanted to do something special for her.
Like what?
Well, I thought she might quite like it if we had a family portrait done. One without any husbands in it.
A photo?
Yeah, we could all chip in. I mean, I'll pay for most of it.
Well, as long as it's not too much, because I'm getting the most fantastic engagement ring you've seen. But yeah, that's great. We're up for that, aren't we, Todd?
Actually, I thought it should just be family. No offence, Todd. Bye, mate.
Well, it's not cool by me because Todd's my family just as you are.
Well, if Todd's going to be it, then I think Maria should be as well.
Yeah, fine.
Well, if Maria's going to be in it, I want Barney in it.
You can't have a rabbit in a family portrait.
Why not? It's family too.
Look, it's not what I had in mind, that's what it's got to be, then fine. I'll call around some photographers and get some quotes.
Okay.
All right. Sorted then. Now can we go paintballing?
Enjoy.
See ya.
See ya.
The weirdest thing happened, Mum. I still can't believe it.
Oh, come on. Do I really need a blow-by-blow account of you getting your radiator fixed?
He made a pass at me.
Oh.
Jason.
He did not.
Well, I can't believe it either. I mean, we were chatting, like you do, and I mentioned what a good-looking lad he was, and he said, "You're not so bad yourself."
He never.
Then he said he liked older women and took hold of me.
Sweetheart, have you been having hot flushes?
No, Ma'am.
Are you sure? Because these things do creep up, you know.
Ma'am, imagining young men fancy it is not a symptom of the menopause.
Well, just plain wishful thinking, then.
Ma'am, I was mortified. He's a young lad. Candy's his boyfriend.
Well, you ought to put the flags out.
Ma'am.
No, I mean it. I mean, if you've got lads like Jason after you, well, you must be doing something right.
Or something wrong. Giving off the wrong signals. Well, I'll not answer the door in my dressing gown again.
Oh, do you know, something like that happened to me. It'd make my week.
Well, you can laugh. I doubt Candice would see the funny side.
Oh, no, that's true. Although if anything goes wrong with my plumbing, I know who to ring.
You can't let it go to waste. Shall I eat it up?
I'm not hungry.
Not even for Fred Elliott's black pudding? Why don't we go upstairs? Work up an appetite.
Don't!
Are you going to keep this up all day? You've made your point, God knows.
Then how come you're still here?
Because I can't accept we're finished over something as daft as this.
And you don't know me very well, then, do you?
Oh, I know you, Les. You're a man of compassion and warmth. Not the cold, unfeeling brute I'm looking at now.
I thought I knew you. But not now. Not after this.
One moment of weakness in what? Months of bliss. And that's it. I'm to be cast onto the streets with nowhere to go, 'cause I have nowhere to go, Les.
Not my problem.
I love you, Les. I love being with you. Surely there's something I can do to put things right.
It's too late.
Les, I'm begging you. Look at me. Please say you'll give me another chance. Please, Les. Please. Got police with you? Well, don't worry, I'll come quietly. I'd sooner spend the rest of my life in jail than be without Les.
She's not going to the police. Are you, Fizz? No.
What are you doing? Counting how many bottles I've stacked?
No, I'm jotting down a few ideas.
Ideas for who might win the 3:30 at Cork, you mean?
No, I'm jotting down ideas to try and get more punters through that door. What do you think of live music?
The place is too small. Even when the jukebox is on, you can't hear yourself speak.
Karaoke.
Oh, if you want to listen to Les Battersby murdering Sweet Caroline, be my guest.
What about if we turn this place into a gastro bar and we got all the uppies in?
Kieran, there's still a jar of mouldy old olives in the back from the last time we tried that.
Well, I'm sorry, ladies, but I'm trying to put this place on the map. And I feel all I'm getting is resistance at every turn.
You're trying to fix something that isn't broke.
I'm trying to drag this place out of the doldrums. Just go with me on this one, right?
Go with him.
Yeah, come on, you must have ideas of your own. Just throw them in there, come on.
I've got one. Why don't you put that pen down and help us stack these bottles? Brilliant. I love it. The girl's a genius.
Yeah, don't scoff it all at once or you'll be sick.
Oh, Ta!
You mean it? You're not going to shop me?
Yeah, I said so, didn't I?
Oh, Fizz. Fizz,
Don't
love.
hug me. Don't let her hug me, Kirk.
Well, at least let me say thank you.
Yeah, well, it's Kirk you want to thank. If it was up to me, you'd already be in the cells.
Well, thank you, Kirk.
I still think it was a terrible thing you did.
Yeah, and if you ever pull a stunt like that again...
I won't.
And you don't set foot in my flat without me there. Do you hear?
It was a moment of weakness, Fizz. I'll regret it to the day I die.
And you pay off the bill in full today.
How much is it?
237 quid.
How am I going to find that kind of money?
It's your problem. But you better add, or I will go to the police.
OK, I'll find it. But if I do, is that an end to it?
I suppose so.
You hear that, Les?
Yeah.
Even Fizz can find it in her heart to forgive me. Can't you?
Loving keys, what have I done with them? You settling in all right?
Early days yet, Fred. But I've got some big plans for this place.
Shirley and Beverly not giving any problems?
Well, you saw the reaction when you promoted me.
Oh, well, they'll soon get used to the idea. I think you're doing a grand job.
Oh, thanks very much. Listen, I was hoping we might get a chance of talking through some of my ideas.
Last night's check-in still haven't been cashed up.
I totally forgot.
And this week order to brewery hasn't been done.
I'll get straight onto them. I'm sorry about that, boss.
Oh, don't worry. There's bound to be teething problems. Oh, thank you. Well, Moustache, feel free to talk to me any time.
I will.
It's me. What do you think I'm ringing you for? Phone sex? I prefer the real thing. I've been thinking about you. Have you been thinking about me? I know what we said, but it's not that easy. I miss you. Don't you miss me? How much? Oh, you know how to tinkle my bell. It's not fair. I want to see you. Can I come round? When then? This afternoon? Yeah. What time? I'll see you then. Bye.
Who were you on the phone to?
Oh, nobody.
Didn't sound like nobody.
Were you earwigging?
You should have said if it were private.
All my telephone conversations are private.
Who was it?
A mate from work.
Liar.
I'll give you thick ear in a minute.
It was Uncle Ronnie. Wasn't it?
Who?
It was, I could tell.
How could you tell?
Where you go soppy when you talk to him.
You're wrong. Now go out and play.
You promised me you'd never see him again. You swore.
I meant it.
So why are you phoning him up?
Luke, just because you don't like him...
So it isn't?
Yes.
I hate him. He's horrible.
He's never done you any harm. You just don't give people a chance.
You're going to meet him, aren't you? I'm not saying no, because I heard what you said.
All right, yes, I'm going to see Ronnie. To borrow money, if you must know.
What?
If I don't stump up 230-odd quid by this time tomorrow, I'll be arrested. Happy now?
Why?
Because that hard-faced sister of yours has got it in for me, that's why.
Because you took something.
No!
Can't you find the money somewhere else?
Like where? Your piggy bank?
You already emptied that.
Well, maybe now you can see how desperate I am.
I still don't want you to go see him. Oh, please, Mum. Please don't go around there.
I've got nobody else to turn to.
Keep the change, Bev.
Dad. Haven't seen Charlie in today.
He doesn't always come in, does he?
He'd be licking his wounds after you gave him the brush off.
I didn't give him the brush off. I was working.
You are keen on seeing him, then? I don't mind if you aren't. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to go with him, it's fine by me.
Well, I do and I don't. I mean, I like him, but I just think he's a bit too soon after Peter.
Be nice to see you with some colour in your cheeks. No, I'm having a bit of fun.
Do you think Carl will mind if we don't get him a birthday present? The thing is, we've got my mum's birthday next week and all, and, well, we've still got my gorgeous engagement ring to buy.
Yeah, you're right. She'll get him a card, though, eh? Don't want to be accused of being tight. Hey, mate. What now? It's Easter Sunday. All right, OK. Be there in 5 minutes. Drink up.
If you just want to borrow money, why are you tightening yourself up?
Because I want to look nice.
For Ronnie?
For me. And stop saying that. Somebody might walk in.
You're not just going to see him for money, are you?
What's that supposed to mean?
You're going round there for nookie.
You shouldn't even know what nookie is.
I'm 9 years old.
Well, I'd rather you didn't talk about it. You're embarrassing me.
I'm right, though, aren't I?
Never you mind. I told you. Go out and play.
I bet it's not the first time you've been to see him either.
Oh, I've just about had enough of this.
That's where you were the other week, wasn't it? When you went off.
You're asking for it now.
Bet you've been seeing him for weeks. Bet you've never stopped seeing him.
Me and Ronnie, we have a very special relationship. We're drawn to each other, whether we like it or not.
But what about Uncle Les?
What about him?
It's not fair on him. He's really good to us.
I'm good to him.
How can you be when you've got another boyfriend?
Ronnie isn't my boyfriend, and what Les doesn't know won't hurt him.
It's wrong. What you're doing is wrong. I really like me Uncle Les.
So do I. But I like Uncle Ronnie too.
You can't cheat on him, though. It's not right.
I'm your mother. Don't tell me what's right and wrong.
Why don't you tell Uncle Les then? See if he thinks it's no big deal.
I can't. I'm already in his bad books as it is. And you're not to breathe a word either. You hear? You better do as I say, or we'll be out on street. I mean it. Not a word about this to anybody.
I thought you were doing a good job.
Propping up bar sucking on a pencil, coming up with daft ideas.
How do you know they were daft? Give them a try.
What? Turn it into a gastropub? Getting live bands to play here?
All right, they're daft. At least it shows he's keen.
Keen to lord it over us. He hasn't done a hand's turn since you made him manager. He doesn't serve. He has us two running up and down the cellar.
And he still hasn't bagged the takings from yesterday. They're still in the cupboard, Fred.
I know you think we're moaning minis, but he's going to get rid of your staff and your customers and all.
God.
Look, if it's about Friday, I am really, really sorry.
Sorry's not good enough. Not on this occasion.
I found the whole experience highly traumatic. I'm thinking of suing.
Oh, come on, it was a misunderstanding. You can't sue us. Can she?
Firm in Glasgow had a carpenter. Couldn't keep his hands to himself, ended up forking out millions.
I'm sure the Weatherfield Gazette would be very interested in my story.
Make the front page, I'd say.
Single women beware. Randy Builder on the rampage.
I'm asking you, Mrs. Platt, please don't go to the papers.
I'm not.
That's the good news. But obviously, I can't afford any more damage to my reputation.
What do you mean by that?
Right, I'll leave you to it then, Mr. Stubbs. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. And I can't apologise enough for what's happened.
As long as it doesn't happen again.
Oh, it won't.
I know what I did was really stupid, Charlie. I know that. You can't sack me, or you egging me on.
Oh, it's my fault now, is it? I didn't mean that. I just meant that if... Of course you're not sacked. It's a wind-up. You lousy rotten. I've got a good man to tell you, stick your job now. But you won't. Look, I had to be seen to do something for her sake. Quite tasty for an older woman, though, don't you think? I'm all for enjoying the perks of the job, but Jason, mate, take my advice. Not on your own doorstep. First rule, that is.
Yeah, right.
Hey, and you might be off the hook with me and her. I wouldn't trust her not to blab to Candice about what you did.
Take a pew. They and me need to have a little conflab. I think I may have been a bit previous.
Before you say anything,
I'm quitting as manager.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're not. And neither will the girls be. They've been against me from the start.
Doesn't mean they're right.
If a captain hasn't got his crew behind him, he's sunk.
Yes, but given time, who knows?
I'm not cut out to be a boss, Fred. I care too much about what people think about me. I said I'd give it a go, and I have. Now, I want my old job back, please.
If you're sure.
It's no fun being in charge. I miss ducking and diving, going down to the cellar with my newspaper, popping into the bookies when I'm supposed to be getting change out of the corner shop. I miss being a worker.
Yeah, well, all right, yes. I accept your resignation from your new job. And I'm sacking you from your old one.
What? Why?
You've just said you're a skiver.
I was only exaggerating to make me point.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on you from now on, all the same.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I say I wouldn't have it any other way.
Eat your tea before it gets cold.
Not hungry.
Hey, what's the matter, son?
Nothing.
Not been himself all day, have you, son? Tell you what, why don't I bring you back some chips?
Where are you off to, then?
Do you care?
Just asking.
I've got to go and see somebody. Old mate of a mate. See if I can borrow this money for Fizz. Won't be long.
I didn't sack him. He resigned.
That's what he's going round saying to save face.
He didn't want the job, nor were you two carping on at him all day.
So, who's taken over from him then?
Toss for it.
Well, do you want to toss and I'll call? Or...
Just get on with it, will ya?
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. You win.
Hey.
Hey, don't let Dev see that bag. He thinks we pay too much as it is.
Don't say that. I feel like guilty.
I was only teasing.
It's like I had no control. I was drawn to it. I just had to buy it.
Oh, let's have a look then.
Your hands clean?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yes. Very nice. Sarah's gonna love you in that.
You think so?
Yeah, it's definitely your colour. You look lovely in it.
Thanks. I still feel like guilty buying it, though.
Actually, you're the boss.
Right, Kieran, would you pop down the cellar for me and check on the mild, love?
Will do.
Hey, I'm timing you.
Oh, and Mum, will you get me some more 50p's for the till running really low? Coming up. And, I shall greet my public. Oh, hello, Charlie. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you.
What can I get you?
Betty love, oh, you've come back to us.
Yes, but only for a port and lemon.
Oh, the place isn't the same without you. We miss you.
Tough. From now on, I'm stopping this side of the bar.
Check that barrel. It's fine.
So?
It's like musical chairs in here.
Well, you see, Charlie, some people are born leaders.
You're one of them, are you?
Yep. And now I'm back in charge. I can give myself a night off if I want.
Thank you.
Are you busy?
Oh, thank you.
I'm afraid I am, love, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, right. Well, some other time, eh?
Yeah.
Right. Shelley, come over here and help us persuade Betty to come back to work.
Listen, I've said no, and I mean it.
Look, if it's because of the way me and my mum have behaved, then let me promise you that's the end of it. Me and my mum are friends again, aren't we, Mum?
Well, we are, love.
Oh.
Go on, she's tempted, aren't you?
Go on, stick another drop of port in there. and keep grovelling.
You're back then?
And look what I've got. 230 smackers in cash. I give this to Fizz, she's in clear, and we can draw a line under the whole sorry affair.
You make it sound like you're the victim.
I am in a way. Society thrusts these temptations under me nose. I'm only human.
Oh, I can't keep this up any longer. I'm fed up of being annoyed with you. Come here.
That's more like it.
Besides, you know I can't resist you in that outfit.
Why don't we have an early night? Make up for me spending last night on settee.
Good idea.
You go on up, I'll follow in a tick.
Night, cheers!
Night, Uncle Wes.
Are you staying up? You can if you like, there's no school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you don't fall asleep and switch all lights off.
I know where you've been. You aren't to go again.
Shh, keep your voice down.
It's wrong. What you do is wrong. If you do it again, I'll tell my Uncle Les.
And you know what'll happen if you do.
I don't care. We don't deserve to live here anyway.
We? You're on your own, mate. Did I not spell it out for you earlier?
What do you mean?
If I have to move out this house, I'm not taking you with me. You're going in an home. So just you think about that.